What is going on, everyone? Welcome to another Coffee with Kittl episode. I am with my man CJ, a great friend of mine. Today, we're going to be just hanging out, and I'm challenging CJ, who's a phenomenal designer, to make like a beard brand logo. As you can see him, there's no better fitting person, I think, to make a beard brand logo than Mr. CJ here. So CJ, why don't you go ahead and introduce just a little bit about you, what you do? Some of the heritage type folks will probably remember you because we did some stuff back in the day, like I guess a year
Yeah.
ago with some heritage type. But what you do, because I know you've changed a little bit. I know you have a new job when things are going super great, and you do a ton of branding. So introduce a little bit about you, and then we'll jump into Pinterest for some references, and then I'll explain the challenge.
So, thanks for having me first. It's always fun to chat. We talk all the time, but face to face, not as much. It's always like on text. But yeah, I'm CJ. Live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I work with a design agency called Historic. I am the art director over there. We do a lot of faith-based and nonprofit work, a lot of branding, and just kind of retainer stuff here and there, campaigns, stuff like that. But yeah, used to be a lot into lettering. I still love type. Still try to get down now and then with the full-time job. Just focus on that, and then in my evenings, I don't know, play some video games or something. Trying to refresh for the next day. But yeah, I'm glad to be here, and hopefully I can make something pretty sweet.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I'll link CJ's Instagram down in the description. You guys can check it out. It's phenomenal stuff. So let's jump into Pinterest. And so what I want to do, just like looking at Pinterest, is like really for you to think about, like, stuff that's coming to mind. This kind of stuff was already coming to my mind, like this kind of like vintagey looking, with the banner and the type in it. And like we were even talking like a couple weeks ago, because I was like sharing with you, like I might get this beer brand oil or whatever, which was like, I think it has like a skull with a beard, and then it's like a banner and all this stuff. But it's very like, there is this vintage component. I don't really see too many like modern ones. Like maybe this one's maybe more modern, you think? Like slightly less
Somewhat.
less vintage, I guess.
Yeah.
And this one we've got like, so this one I've got it, and I'll show everybody in a second that board. I kind of put together a board with some challenge pieces, but like, so this would be more of that, like, what would you say, like minimal modern approach to a beer brand, this kind of like outlined face silhouette thing.
Yeah, that's minimalistic. Not so much vintage-y.
Yeah,
I don't. It's a shame. I mean, I've seen some really cool beard brands, but it's a shame that there's not, super legit old vintage. I haven't seen anything like that, really. Like, it's kind of a hit or miss with beard packaging.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, a lot of times you will see some like, like this looks pretty solid, some really nice script, like this, that's chill. You know what I mean? Like, but it is tough to see like, really engraved or like etched or something like that. But, this is like kind of what the market is used to, I would say, so it would kind of fit in it with that. So like, I was looking at this earlier, just like kind of scrolling through Pinterest, and obviously in Kittl, we have a ton of stuff already ready to go. In fact, as heritage type, I mean, we still have a bundle of like just barbershop elements, like if we go over into elements, into illustrations, and we type in, barber, everything under the sun can come up for like building a barber logo. But to niche it down a little bit, I guess, and like not give you like overwhelming, like, let me just scroll through elements for 30 minutes. I thought it'd be fun to be like, okay, I've put together this little flash board of, elements that could be in a beard brand. So I got 3 dudes up there that could, with beards, that could potentially be part of this beard brand logo. And I threw that middle one in there, this one with the captain in here, because it's like from the side view, and I was like, oh, that could be tricky. But then we have then I have a couple of like just basic illustrations here that could also be part of it. And then I just picked 3 fonts that I think, one, work well as beer brands or beard. I keep saying beer. I've said that 3 times today when I was talking to people. Like CJ and I later, we're gonna build a beer brand, and I'm like, no, that's not right. We're not branding a brewery.
I mean, we could do that too.
we could do that. That's like iteration 2. But yeah, beards. Yeah. I just picked a couple of different ones, and the challenge is, I'm not saying that you can't go and use other assets, you can't use other text, you can't use whatever. The challenge is like what's on this board, you have to pick from this to be the focal thing. So like one of the skulls or beards or illustrations has to be the focal image or the icon, and then one of those texts type, one of the typefaces needs to be your what you use for your main type. I've already sent this to CJ so he can use it, which is a really cool feature. Everyone watching in Kittl, you can share a private link. So you can share right here, boom, you can share a copy link. No one else gets it except the person you send it to. So this does not mean that everyone in the world can see it. Only the person you send it to gets it. I had some questions like that a couple weeks ago. They were like, why would I ever use Kittl and share it with clients if everyone's going to see it? I'm like, that's not how it works. I'm sorry. Like, you share a link, only the person that has the link sees it. So let me remove mine, and then I'll let you work on bringing yours up.
Nice. Cool. So yeah, here's that board that you sent over. Looking at it, and I took everything off the artboard. I think I was doing a little research. Let's see if I change my screen. Okay, so I have a back end window, and I was doing some kind of I guess inspo searching, and I found something that I want to try. I don't know if this guy is going to be the one, but let me see here. So I have this reference. I think it would be cool. It's like this little thingy. I don't know. I forget what I searched. I searched vintage packaging, and it came up, and I thought it was pretty sweet. Oh, there it is. All right. So it's this like little mouse guy sitting in this like
dope.
Yeah, so I think maybe if we use one of these things, one of these assets as our main focal point and just a simple circle, then we can find some banners that would wrap around it like that. And then, around the edges, square it off with maybe some possible like little ornate decor, and then this maybe some kind of cool banner like that. So I guess I'll just start searching for some things. So let's see. Shapes, we can just drag in a simple circle. Center's here. Actually, there's some.
Oh yeah, we have like badge
some like
circles.
Fancy ones. Yeah, because I like how this one here has around the edges. It just has like this little fanciness to it. We can spend forever looking through. I think I'm just gonna grab. This one's kind of. I mean, this one's cool, but it's also kind of like very ocean.
Yeah, nautical.
Like,
it's nautical.
Yeah, it's a nautical vibe. So maybe not that one. Maybe this one. Screw it. We're gonna go with this one. And then you can change
with the kind of what do you call that? It's like
it's kind of like
said it earlier. It's like chewed or threshold. I can't remember what the outside is called. Like scrapbooky.
I would call this like a certificate, like a certificate,
like a badge. I mean, obviously, badge is like the correct word because it's in the badge. But yeah,
and I kind of want to just go. Let's see what kind of colors changed. I kind of really just want to go. All right, so that's gonna be black. That's gonna be white. I really want to just go black and white. Just go black. All right, so I just kind of want to go black and white with the whole thing, just to make it feel back in the day like an engraved illustration that was just imprinted on a nice label. All right, so that's gonna be white. Then I am going to change this thing to black, and the inside will also be. Oh, we can do like a cream. No, that's gonna be black. The inside's full black. That kind of looks nice with the cream. So I changed my mind. I'm going cream, black like and cream.
Off white. Yeah.
I always like those kind of combos. All right. Now we need to find some banners. So I like how those banners kind of fit that circle shape. So let's see if we can find one like that. I did see that one there, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, there's the one with
here.
like, yeah, that one's like really, what would you say, harsh, basically, like the angle is like a U.
Yeah. Yeah, if there was something like that, almost, because this one's like a half. This one's kind of cool. This one's all right. I'm just gonna start throwing a bunch of stuff on there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this one.
Oh, maybe that one right there. Yeah, that one right there. I think that might be a winner.
Yeah, I think this one's the one. Yeah, probably something like this. And I kind of want to have it like overlap a little bit, so we can, boom. Oh, duplicated. Let me just change all these colors. So I want to do a nice black and white. So to mimic that, the banner should be cream, and then the details should be the black, and then this outline, it'll be black as well. Sorry, yeah. And then when you duplicate it, yeah. And now that I'm seeing that, I kind of don't like this one back here.
Oh, like a different center because of the like stamp.
Yeah, I kind of just like it, you know, how it is clean like that, without that little badge thing. I think possibilities of let's see here.
Well, you can also just use a basic shape.
Yeah, just a circle like that. I was thinking just as like the main guide for where I'm gonna put my banner. You know, to make sure
you
that
can
it lines
also
up here.
Add that because you could make the circle that off white, and then if you needed like if you didn't want like the left and right to have so much, you know, cream, you could add a black outer width. You know how you can add any outer width to an illustration, so it like kind of disappears, I guess. Right now it's in front. Yes, in the back. Yeah.
Nice. All right, we'll play around with that. So I don't know. I kind of wanted to try this guy. I'm not 100% sure if
the left facing. I threw that in there as like a curveball.
Yeah, it is tricky. I think he probably would work best if he was like over here and then the type was like over here. But
I see.
We'll see. So if I do something, I kind of want him like overlapping the banner a little bit. And then I think if it's all kind of this one color theme, I think it could work. So let's see. We're going to use that cream again. And then this, I think I'm using this first black. Yeah, see, that's kind of looking cool.
That does look pretty nice, yeah.
His hat is kind of just barely overlapping. The beard's going right into the banner. And then maybe we can find some more little features just to give a little bit more coming.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Coming out of his pipe. It's the first one. It looks different. Yeah, it's this one. So I guess I'm using this gray. The first one.
Oh, right. I see. Yeah.
So it kind of just like a one color thing going on. All right, so type. I think I'm just going this one. This one's clean. I know this one's pretty dope, but I like to mimic this kind of cleanliness here, even though this one has these little like elegant little details on the edge. I feel like this one's going to work for what I need it to. So let's go circle and then the whole font. All right, so I'll just go like this. Come over here, and then now I can match kind of the angle. So I'm gonna kind of base it off this.
Of course, you can change I forgot to say, you can change the name. You don't have to necessarily keep it weird.
No, I'm using it as a guide right now. Once I get it where I need it, then I'll change the name. Thinking, I mean, that nautical one would actually kind of go with this guy though. Now that I'm seeing it, like that nautical, because I think I'm gonna call this like
the rope, the roped.
Yeah, the rope badge one with this guy, because this guy kind of reminds me of like a sailor.
He's got a captain hat on. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be like, you know, so we can call it like, I don't know, rum. I think the flavor should definitely be rum because You know, old sailors and stuff like that rum. All right, but we'll call it ye old.
Okay.
All right, ye old. I think it's like that, right? Ye old.
I think so.
Let's see. Early modern English phrase to ye old. Ye old.
I think it's OLDE. Think.
Yeah, I think it is. So ye old. If it's wrong, somebody can tell us. Yeah,
I mean, it'll work. Like, yeah, it'll work. Yeah.
Yeah, ye old, and then I think I'm using that one. Ye old. What should we call it? Ye old drag. So
You can say invert direction.
Oh, okay. There we go. Nice.
Yeah, yeah, it's right there.
All right. Ye old. We'll just call it. We'll just go straight up. Ye old beer bomb. So
nice.
We're gonna select
I dig that.
both at the same time.
Yeah, you could have like if you wanted to incorporate like if you wanted to incorporate rum somehow, you could always do like a secondary kind of like ruggedy looking banner underneath, or like just some floating text or something like that, like subtext or whatever.
Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. I think what I'm going to do is kind of like here, like product of Scotland, small batch release.
Okay,
I might do that, or like I like this little banner, Douglas.
Yeah, we have a couple
try
of those
out
in there,
that feature with like that, and then just be like old, I don't know, rum scents or something like that, and sitting inside there.
Yeah.
All right. So let's find some like some corner elements. Those are nice. Let's kind of mimic that one right there. Let's see. So if we do something like this.
Oh yeah, you can also do like in subtext, you know, like the notes, like vanilla, butterscotch, whatever. Like, obviously, rum is like kind of that like flavor, I guess, or whatever scent.
The flavor.
I'm trying to like on the side. I'm like looking up like old sailor terms for rum, or like what they would say about it, like something like, I don't know, there could be some kind of like coined phrase or something.
I'm sure there is. Yeah, we can look at what's that movie, Dark and Stormy. Oh yeah, that'd be good. Like a actual rum drink. All right, how do we?
It's a rum drink. Yeah.
Group. Oh, okay, there we go. So now it should be a group. Now we can center it. Yeah. All right, cool. Centered. Kind of peeking a little bit. I like how it sits right underneath that little banner.
Yeah.
Right there.
Under that left and right curl.
And then paste. Object pasted. Flip. There we go. All right. Something like that. It's looking pretty tasty. Yeah, this is looking pretty cool. All right, now I liked how they had that. We'll figure that out last. I think I can probably add a little bit more ornaments around it, but I want to go back to the circles, shapes, back to these badges. Probably bring this one in. All right, so the blue will be black. No, maybe. This is how I design all the time. It's like,
maybe.
Yeah, you try something and you're like, and you're like, oh wait, actually, all right, let me get this thing bigger so we can see what's going on.
Yeah.
Back. Yeah, I think that's probably. Oh, I could probably just bring my layers so I can see what's going on. But that little blue back there was kind of cool. Yeah. No, I need to delete this one. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm pressing the wrong button. Yeah. All right. And then, so I think I want to make this black.
I think that gold. Are you talking about the gold? I don't know. Cream might be.
Oops. I mean, the blue is kind of cool. Yeah, cream. I need to make that blue the cream.
Yeah, maybe the cream. Or does that?
But then I lost the.
Oh, I see.
I'm losing the. Wait. Yeah. Okay. So I like the way that gold looks, but I don't think it's gonna be what I need it to be. So, let's see. This blue. I really want this blue to be that cream. And then
Okay, now with the gold, change the gold to black and see what happens. I wonder.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, so
What
the
is
rope,
this?
yeah, so the rope color is that same fill color. That's why that's happening. Just
Oh,
because
there's that.
Okay, yeah, all right. So now, all right. So yeah, they were
Yeah, that's
reversed.
cool. I like
Oh, that's
that.
dope. That's dope.
So now we got that. I think I am gonna use this thing too.
Oh, some scissorage.
I'm just gonna bring it. Yeah, but it's be like a here illustration. That's the beard guy. I'm gonna hide him for right now. Bring this down. So I'm just gonna make this like a really small detail, kind of like down here.
I see.
And then again, just boom, and then the cream. Yeah. All right. That's looking pretty cool. Need to re-show that guy. And then we need.
So you see how the like on your reference, there's like little banners on the left and right.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if you go back to banners and you pick a long enough one that you can send to the back, but that still shows on the left and right. Or there we might even have some like little pieces of banners, like little side, like that, like little. There's like a little left flourish or a little right flourish.
Oh, these guys right here, yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Those are kind of cool. We could try these maybe. But I do want to see if there's one that's more cool.
Let's see. I'm gonna check in simple components real quick just to see if there's anything I see. No, there's nothing there.
There's so much in here.
I know, dude. Yeah, so we do have some like smaller like end pieces, but they're a little bit more straight. So I don't know if they'll be in the same. They won't be in the same vibe
as these.
So those orange ones were obviously, they're like the intent was to be the similar nature.
Okay.
But there is like, let me see where you are right now. So right there, like that one that's just the left side. It's underneath. Yeah. So that that could work. And you can always like hold shift on any of the anchor points and like skew it or scale it to be like the correct. Like if it's too fat, you could like scale it down or something like that. There's also one that's like etched, that's got that same etching as the ones that you picked for the top and bottom, and it's like kind of a weird shape. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be cool if I could find that same etched one like this.
Yeah. So all right. So it's top right.
Right here.
It's that. Yeah. I was just looking at that online. So like that one has that etching. Yeah.
Yeah. This one's nice. Rotate it a little bit, and then kind of mimic that top piece. That's where the scent can be.
Okay. Yeah. I like that.
Like that. But then do black fill with the cream stroke. That kind of.
And then cream text.
Yeah. And maybe different, cleaner font. Not so much detail with that being that small, but that's kind of cool. And then for those side panels, I forget where I saw it. I don't know if it was in shapes, badges.
Oh, there might be some in shapes. I wonder if it was in panels though.
Ooh, these are cool. Panels. Oh, these guys? Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything simplistic-ish enough.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's go back. So, badges. Yeah, like these shapes. Yeah, this is where I saw it.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, there might be some little scroll-looking ones. I think
like this one's kind of cool.
Yeah. That could be dope on like the left and right too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like that one right there is like a scroll.
Kind of like a shield.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Let's try this. All right, same thing as the banner up there. Maybe. So the inside. All right, let me change this first. Black. Nah, cream. This blue's got to be that cream. This, we'll just make it black. We're also going to make it black just to give that shape. Now, we can center it in the page. Maybe just like right on the edge. Maybe. I don't know if I love it. I hate it. I'm going to try this last one here. And if it's not this one,
yeah, that one's nice looking.
Then I'm just gonna do a straight up rectangle. Right. Blue, black. This blue, black, and this cream. I think there's like some. Which color's in there? Doesn't seem like there's some lines in there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There are.
There's some etched lines in there. I see. Yeah.
Screw it. We're gonna cancel all these ideas, and we're just gonna go back. We're going back to shapes, and I'm just gonna grab myself a nice. Is this a squared? Is there a squared edge square? Ooh, okay.
Yeah, the first one. It's the first one. It was like it's square. It's not rounded, despite common knowledge, I guess.
All right, and then just do something. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, so do something like this. For now, maybe we still might change our mind again because that's what design is all about. Or at least that's what I do. I like I go back.
Yeah.
And I go back again.
Tomorrow you delete it.
Yeah, I might delete it. All right, so border weight. All right, so the border to be that black. Let's go. Something's close to that line next to it. Yeah, so that when it overlaps, it kind of has that same little feeling right there.
Oh, I see.
Go like this. Yeah, probably more like this. And then the dates can just kind of sit in there and bring him to the front. Ooh. All right. Now, yeah, see, sometimes you just make a mistake and you're like, okay, well, that worked. Because then that little smoke is like cutting it up a little bit.
I see. Yeah. That's hot.
Yeah. So it's little tiny details. All right. Yeah, we're getting there. We're almost there. Now we just need like some kind of cool border for the whole thing. And then we'll throw in some other information here. Elements.
And then go to ornaments, I think. Yeah, you'll probably want to go to ornaments, and there's borders in there.
Okay. So we need some kind of squared border. Ooh, this right here. Dang. Now I wonder how it will stretch though, because it's kind of rectangle, you know. Let's see.
So if you want if you just want the outside large frame, you can go to ornament, which is the second category. And if you scroll down, you can get just that outside piece.
Okay.
So scroll down.
Oh, like these guys, large frames?
Large frames. And then see if there's one in there that's probably more
like that.
Rectangular. And then you don't have all those other pieces in there.
Yeah. They were
nice.
You want them. Oh, no, that's not. Let's see what this one is. Okay. I like that one. I might be able to figure it out. Yeah, it was in here, I think.
Okay, yeah.
I liked the almost kind of like.
Just duplicate it 3 times and send it to the back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because it's kind of like a stamp looking thing. I don't know. I like the shapes on the outside. But I wish. Ooh, wait.
He said, "Oh, wait a minute. There's something already here."
Dang, we could have just used this as a base. Art Deco now. Large frame.
And there's a couple. Yeah, there's a couple in there that could do.
Ooh, that might be all right. Let's see what this one is. This one's a square, but you can probably manipulate it, right?
Yeah, you can hold shift and up it, scale it up and down if you want.
All right, let's see what this one is. Kind of want something that's like it has some character. Like this one's probably gonna have to be it. I think I can make that one work.
Yeah, that has that similar stamp structure.
Yeah. So you see this in the back.
That's looking nice.
And then, yeah, it does look pretty sick. And then once we get, so you hold down shift to kind of manipulate it, or how do you do it?
Yep, shift. You hold shift. Yeah.
Okay. So then I can get it kind of closer to these. Yeah, like that.
There you go.
And then, yeah. And then this one's got to come up a little bit more. Oh, too much now. Oh, you know what? Those things are probably not centered. That's why I had it. That's right. All right. So if I group all of these guys now, then I can probably center these. And now we're talking. All right. I'm gonna move this out of the way for a minute. Actually, no. Yeah.
Yeah. You could do another circle for that scissor barber thing.
Yeah, and like have it sit right there.
And have it sit, cool. So that it's touching the bottom banner and kind of looks like it's cut into the thing.
Yeah, that would be cool. I think
how many colors are in that border? 3?
Yeah, 3. I'm gonna
yeah,
I'm definitely gonna fix that up. So I'm gonna do probably, you know what, we might, no, I don't think we can trick it. I was gonna say make that black, and then this can be cream, this can be cream. It's not bad. Maybe reverse that though. If I do,
oh, you want the fill to be cream?
Maybe black. Oh, if I make it, oh.
Now you know you can give that an outline width as well. You can give that whole frame a border weight.
I think I might just like it like that, like all one color. I tricked it.
Tricked it.
All right. Yeah, I kind of prefer it like that. So, because now I want to do something down here. So let me go back in and see some elements. For this like little bar thing, what do you think that would be under?
Panel. Yeah. So panel. The first one.
All right. Probably simple components. Yeah, because I just want a little bit of more detail like this in here, and I think this will help me. And then you just hold down shift.
There you go. Yeah.
Get it over. All right, now I need to get in there. Oh wait, I did like my whole window.
Yeah, it's only plus instead of command
plus. Okay, yeah. I was like, dang. All right, let me get in here. I'm just gonna try to close to this guy. Close enough, I guess, to this thing. And then shifts there, and then we'll just try to equally. Whoa. Oh, you can hold down command and do it though?
Oh yeah.
I'm so used to so many different programs I use. Like Figma has its own way, and then this has its own way. And
there's like 5 different ways to zoom in and out. I think Alt will do it, Command will do it, the plus and minus keys, as well as the plus and minus buttons you see at the bottom of the window. So that's already 4, I think.
All right. And now if we use something like that, bring this up.
Okay.
Like that. Now we can put, I'm thinking we can put some information like EST established in. Be pretty cool. Then this can now sit on the top. Bring it to the, oh, it's, no, is it on the front? Bring it to the front. Yeah, so we can sit kind of right here, but then we can give it like a shape. Go back. I kind of want something almost. It might be too much to do the same one again. Maybe like this one, just to kind of divide the EST. So let's see, backwards, and then this. If you select 2, will it? Yeah. I want to do nice. And then, so this could sit in there. So let's see, maybe make this one fill will be the cream. This will be the black. Yeah.
Nice.
This blue will be the black. Yeah. Oh, and then now I could probably increase the strokes of both these, right? A little bit. Trick it. Yeah. All right. So, border weight. Yep. And I need it to be that cream. Yep.
Oh, I see what's happening.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make them like, a little more consistent with everything else. So if I group that, now I can center that inside of this thing. Bring this up a little bit. Bam. And then this one, same border weight. Forgot what I did. Oh, I gotta ungroup it. It's let's just make it an even 5.2. And this one, 5.25. Right, I think, let me see. Black. Nope, it's the wrong one. This one. Oh. It looks pretty good though. I'll leave it like that.
All right. It's like inset, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Now we can choose the last font. Let's see here. T. All right. We're gonna go EST. I always like to use ESTD, even though
I do too.
When you say it but it just when you use 4 numbers, it just
equally is better. Yeah. The only other, sometimes you'll see like ED dot and then 2 numbers. So you'll see like ED dot and then hyphen 98 or something. You could do that. Or I've also seen EST and then hyphen 978 or something, which is not as clean.
Yeah. All right, let me go and then that ESTD. Let's see. I don't know. Let's say 1900. Dang, we're going old school.
Yeah, that's mad old.
Can you edit both these at the same time? Variable.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to be nice and fat, or not fat, but like, oh, that's the kerning.
So the variable will make it wider. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. So I want it to kind of fit that. Maybe, yeah, if we can get it. Ooh, yeah. Let's just go 100. Screw it. And then we can throw. What should we throw in here?
Maybe a location.
Okay.
So like state and then state and what?
Yeah. USA. USA or US.
Yeah, US and then like what? Like Florida or Vermont or something Florida. Close to the coast, I guess. Or
sounds, I think Florida sounds good. FLUS. There's definitely pirates over there. Yeah, man. I think we're getting there. Now we just need this final thing. I'm gonna see if I can get it in that thing. All right. Let's see. White. No. What's a good rum? Like.
You want like a kind or a flavor or?
I'm just gonna. Woodsy. Is that a woodsy rum?
Right? I don't know. I might go like, well, woodsy could work, yeah. Or you could do like dark spice, or
spiced rum.
Oak would probably be a better term than woodsy. Oak aged rum or something like that.
Oh yeah. What about spiced?
Yeah, spice is good too, because I mean that's like its own type of rum already.
Yeah. All right, we're going spiced rum, and then probably gotta make it way smaller. 30. All right, now let's see if I can get it in there. So that's probably like a rise.
Yeah, I would start with rise, and then you can get in there and change all of the anchor points.
Oh, you can. Oh, dang.
Yeah.
All right. So let me get it here, centered. Double click
So
it. No.
zoom in a little bit with plus, because I can't see what's happening. All right, yeah. So hit edit transform when you click it again.
Oh, okay.
And then you can grab that farthest right one and lift it up to follow the path that you want. Or it might be the second one. Yeah, you'll just have to play with. Yeah. You have to play with where they are.
Ooh, shoot. Can you delete anchor points?
No, you cannot. You are not allowed to delete our hardworking anchor points. I think we've already limited it. There's really not too many.
No, I know. Yeah.
But yeah, that if you just increase some letter spacing, that thing is done.
Oops, there we go. Yeah, just kind of get it over a little bit. Yeah. One more time. Let me bring this over. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I know how I can trick this thing.
Yeah, they all do different. They all do like different.
There it is. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I see.
Spiced rum. Oh, and then let's just play around with like a little effect on this one, maybe. Yeah, this guy. I think I just want to give it like a very subtle little drop shadow. Look a little, and then angle. Kind of want it to come
like
here.
the same color. So you want it to be like a faux line, or you want it to be like actually.
Nah, I'm just gonna do something like that.
Oh, okay, got you.
I think it's pretty much there.
What happens if you make the background that same off gray black?
All right, let's check it. Yeah, no, that's kind of what I wanted. Yeah. Okay, now it's showing me. Now it's showing me that this banner was wrong. So I got with the dark black. I want it to be that gray. Yeah. There we go. So it's all just basically one color on top of that gray. I think that's looking tasty. All right. This one seems like it's having too much detail in there.
You think the simpler one with the comb and the...
Yeah, maybe this one, but then... Yeah, let's try it. All right, so just a gray one.
You'll have to bring it to the front, I think.
Dang it. I should do that before I throw it away.
I do that every time in all of the programs, no matter what it is. Oh, that looks dope.
Yeah. Probably say that one. The other one had a little bit too much detail in there, and you... Yeah, no. That's looking pretty good.
So the black that's like above ESTD and 1900, like in that... Basically, the space
right
in between...
in here?
Yeah, so you could add another flourish, or I was also thinking like you could just grab the left corner and the right corner and then just hold shift and move it over, but it would not be the same. It wouldn't look the same as the top corner. So you could just add you could just add a flourish from both flourishes.
Like one of these guys.
Yeah, one of those guys, yeah. And just tuck it behind the just tuck it behind the
just banners back behind the circle. Even behind the circle, I think so. What did I do on this one? I did so this is cream, this is black, gray.
Yeah, dude, that's it.
Kinda maybe rotate it just a little bit. Bring this back to the front. And maybe resize it a little tiny bit. And then, I go like that and flip it. And then just center those.
Yeah, dude. That's it.
Yeah, I like it. Let me group them and then center it in the page. Nice. Maybe make them a little bit bigger. This doesn't look centered now. group. So, nope, it wasn't.
That would be why.
Because it's not.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what originally was in my head. But then
Nice.
you added the bottom one, and I was like, oh no, that could go right in the middle of that thing.
No, but that looks cool right there, like that.
I like how it breaks up the flourish. Yeah, on the left and right.
It fills in that gap, and yeah, sweet.
Boom, dude, I dig it.
It looks good. Me, I'm gonna add a little bit of border right here. Bam, just a little bit more.
Yeah, and this is like a great templated design, right? So like if someone really was, for example, starting a beard oil company or something, boom, they could just like change colors, maybe change the middle illustration, and then just change that top banner with the text. So instead of spiced rum, it's like vanilla whiskey or whatever. You know what I mean? Like pretty easy to do.
No, yeah, for sure. Because I think like if say you grab this guy out, you could easily throw this guy in here. It's not gonna be the same vibe because he's a
little more detailed,
different style, but you know it possibly could work. You know it.
Yeah. Or if you wanted to stay with like not the nautical thing, you know, it could be anything in there. It could be like a boat knot, or it could be a ship, or it could be a wheel, like just the mast or whatever part of the ship that you want to put in the middle of there. Captain's hat, anything, and you could change it to basically a bunch of different nautical.
It doesn't necessarily even need to be beard balm or beard oil. It could be any kind of thing. I think just this templated kind of look here has a lot of potential for a lot of different use cases.
Did you want to add extra smoke? I'm just wondering what happens if you type in smoke and see, like, you can fill some of that black space to the left of the skull with
snap.
Oh, bro.
Oh wait,
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It might be good. I forgot about that.
Well, see, this is a case where you could easily hold shift and like skew it so that it's like how you want it.
Just kind of want to might even flip it.
Yeah, or turn it with the rotate tool.
Like that right there. So that it kind of comes off that guy right there.
Yeah, and then up. Yep, skew it up. Yeah, right out of the pipe, man.
Sweet.
There it is, dude. I dig that. That's really nice. Good job done there. That's dope.
Sweet. Yeah, man, that was fun. That was sweet.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Challenge complete. CJ was able to do it. Everybody, you know, round of applause. Yeah, so we can do this after the call, but let's make this template available for people to use if they want to. That'd be dope, I think. So yeah, okay, everybody, I hope that was like super kind of fun, silly / educational too, because you got to see how CJ and probably many of you go in and just kind of search and find and maybe like tweak, or like, you know, we start with a couple elements, we say we don't like it, or we do a mistake and we're like, oh, that actually looks dope, let's keep it. So like hopefully you learned a couple things, or if not, you just sat back with your coffee or tea and you watched CJ struggle for an hour. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Hopefully they were drinking some rum and it was
having a good time. Yeah. It was like an even good afternoon. But no, this was great. CJ, thanks so much, man. This was awesome. I always love seeing how other people are gonna like use Kittl, and like I thought this was a cool change of pace. It also gave you some time to like have fun, you know, something a little different from your job. You're just kind of making a little something a little different. Is there anything like any encouragement or advice you would say just design wise before we like land the plane and sign off?
Man, I mean, you know, I think it goes to show with me doing this, it's a lot about just kind of trial and error. You just kind of try things out, and you know, sometimes something good happens, and if not, then you try it a different way. And you know, until you really you're not going to have that like first instinct on what you need to do. And sometimes I still don't have that first instinct on what to do. So it's a lot of exploration until you land something that is like, oh yeah, I like the way that looks. But yeah, no, I just say continue exploring. And the exploration's what's always going to get you better.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Well, thanks again, CJ. Thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Kittl. Don't forget to check the links in the description because you're going to be able to use that template. You'll be able to check out CJ's work, all this good stuff. So don't forget to check that out, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.
Later.